Unit 14, a faux pas.
It happens a lot. So many people visit and live in foreign countries nowadays. The culture and manners of every country are different. It is likely that a foreigner will say or do something inappropriate. This is called a faux pas. In one culture, it is fine to do something one way. In another culture, it is rude. For example, my friend visited a relative in Israel. She offered to wash the dishes. She did not know that it was important to wash the meat dishes with a special sponge. She used the wrong sponge. Her friend's father was very upset. In Canada, it is fine to use the same sponge to wash all of the dishes, but not in Israel. Something similar happened to me when I visited a temple in India. I was surprised when two officials stopped me and told me to take off my shoes. It was only then that I realized that people are not allowed to enter a temple with their shoes on. I was very embarrassed. Of course, I apologized for my mistake. A faux pas is embarrassing. No one wants to be rude. No one wants to cause problems. However, when two cultures meet, there can be misunderstandings. The next time someone is rude, be patient and understanding. He may think he is acting politely.
Unit 15, the list.
Thanks for coming, Dad. I can't believe my first day of school is just next week.
Your mother and I are proud of you. Greer is a very prestigious art school.
There is an enormous list of art supplies. They are mostly items I don't recognize.
Let's look for the supplies that you recognize, Megan, and then we can get help with the rest.
I need a large drawing board. I also need a drawing pad 1 meter by half a meter in size, newsprint paper, and a set of artist's drawing pencils.
Here is the drawing board, and I noticed the pencils over there. What's next?
I need watercolor paint, various brushes, India ink, and a fountain pen.
They are on the wall display.
Now we need to locate the vine charcoal.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
We're trying to find vine charcoal. Do you know what that is and where we can find it?
Vine charcoal is specially burned wood. Burning it makes it like a black chalk. It is commonly used for drawing. Vine charcoal is very easy to erase, so we keep it next to the erasers.
That's everything, Dad.
Great. Let's pay for all these supplies.
Leisure and entertainment. Unit 16, family camping.
There are many popular leisure time activities, but one of the most enjoyable is family time. Most people enjoy being with their families. There are many things to do with your family too. Families can go to the movies, travel, visit museums, and play sports together. The most common family activity is probably camping. Many families like camping. It is a chance for the whole family to work together. They can stay in the wild, children gather dry wood for the fire, their parents set up the tents, then the whole family gathers around the fire. They enjoy a special meal together. Then they set off into the woods with a compass and a map. After hiking the trails, everyone gets a fishing pole. Each person casts the fishing line out into the river. Who gets the biggest fish? It's a great contest. Later, the children clean the fish by the river. They take the scales off the fish. Mom fries the fish over the campfire. Dad cleans up when everyone is finished. You don't want wild animals coming to eat your leftovers. Then everyone goes into their tents for a restful night. While there are many things that families can do together, camping is probably the most exciting.
Unit 17, the amusement park. I love this amusement park, Fran. Thanks for suggesting it. I am having a fantastic time. There's that new ride. It's called the Volcano, and it's supposed to be amazing.
That looks awfully high. Do you really want to try it? We've experienced the rocket, the giant Ferris wheel, and those bumper boats. Don't you think that's enough? Besides, I'm absolutely starving.
If you come on the volcano with me, I'll buy you a pizza with whatever toppings you want.
Do you really mean any topping? Even mushrooms, which you don't like?
Yes, I will even order a pizza with mushrooms.
Okay, Michael. I will try this last ride.
Great, Fran. I know you will enjoy this. Did you know that when the volcano erupts, our seats shake? I heard it is quite an experience.
I am not sure that I want to get on this ride anymore.
Don't worry, Fran. Look at the people getting off the ride. They look very satisfied.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I can do this, even for pizza. How would you feel if I bought lunch instead?
I don't want to force you to do something you really don't want to do, and I am hungry. Sure, let's get some lunch.
I want to try this new restaurant called Skylight. The top of the restaurant spins while you eat.
Oh, wow. Let's go. Unit 18, Fresh Lemonade.
How can I earn some extra money this summer?
Why don't we start a lemonade stand, Will?
That's a great idea, Mary. But do you think we will make any money?
If we set up in an area with a lot of traffic on a hot day, we will get plenty of customers. We can charge $1.50 per cup.
That sounds a little expensive.
But we need to charge that much to cover our expenses. By charging $1.50 per cup, we can make good money with our lemonade stand.
Okay, what do we need to get started?
We need the ingredients to make lemonade. So we need lemons, sugar, and water. We need something to keep our money in, a sign to advertise the lemonade, paper cups, and a cardboard box to use as a stand.
Should we sell food to go with the lemonade?
I think that would be too complicated. We would need a permit and either a cooler or stove. We should stick to just selling lemonade.
You're right. Let's just keep it simple.
Okay, let's get set up and think of a plan to get some customers and make some sales.
Why don't I attract the customers and you serve the lemonade?
Sounds good to me.
Unit 19, At the Movies. Ticket prices have certainly gone up.
Yes, but I really needed a break, so if the price is a bit higher, it doesn't matter. Besides, I really want to see this movie on the big screen.
Would you like something to snack on while we watch the movie?
Sure. What do they have?
It looks like the standard popcorn and soda, but there's also ice cream, hot dogs, and coffee.
I have a craving for chocolate, but I should attempt to eat something healthy. I want to avoid getting sick this year. I'm trying to change my diet.
I'm afraid the healthiest item may be the coffee.
Do they have any muffins?
No, but they do have brownies.
I haven't had a brownie in a long time. Please get me a brownie and a coffee. What are you getting?
I'm getting the large popcorn and a cola.
Here is some money.
It's on me.
No, please. The tickets were extremely expensive. I know you are on a restricted budget.
I insist. Did you want cream and sugar in your coffee?
Well, thank you very much. No cream in the coffee, please.
So you probably don't want sugar either.
No, I think there is enough sugar in the brownies. I'll find us some seats near the aisle.
Unit 20, Hobbies.
When someone does an activity that is not a part of his or her job and is done for fun, it is called a hobby. Most people enjoy hobbies during their free time. Some people spend a lot of time on their hobbies. There are nearly as many kinds of hobbies as there are people. A hobby can be about making or collecting things or enjoying an experience. Creative hobbies are popular. Some creative hobbies are writing, drawing, and making pottery. A lot of people like making jewelry or clothes. People who do these kinds of hobbies sometimes become writers or artists when they retire. Collecting is also popular. Most collectors used to buy coins, stamps, or baseball cards. Today, toys, games, and model cars are trendy. Collectors buy and sell things on the internet. They also shop online in stores all around the world. Enjoying an experience is a hobby too. Some people listen to music. Others watch movies or read books. Many people travel or play sports. Helping people is a hobby. There are places you can help build houses for poor families. You can help feed the homeless at soup kitchens. You can also tutor children or help the elderly. A hobby is something that is done for fun. With so many choices, there is no reason not to enjoy a hobby.
School and Family. Unit 21. Defense.
Stay low and bend your knees. Come over here.
Yes, Coach?
Jackson, when you're playing defense, keep your knees bent and your body low. It helps you keep your balance, and it allows you to move more quickly in every direction.
Like this?
That's right. You should attempt to stay on the balls of your feet. It's like you are getting ready to pounce. Athletes never rest on their heels.
Should I stand with my legs close together or far apart?
It is best to keep them about shoulder width apart. Bend your knees and keep your back straight. Spread your arms straight out at your sides.
This seems almost like I'm getting ready to attack the ball.
It is a little bit like that. Your stance looks much better than before.
Coach, how do I move forward and backward on defense? I feel like my stance is fine, but when I try to dart toward my opponent, I keep tripping over my feet.
When you move forward, put your right foot in front of you with your toes pointing in the direction you want to go. When you move backward, just reverse it. Follow the direction of your left foot. How are you feeling?
My legs are tired and my back aches.
Playing defense is hard work. Take a break, then we'll try it again.
Unit 22. The Importance of Writing.
This is terrible. I hate this assignment.
What's wrong, Timmy?
I'm frustrated because I need to write a book report and I can't get started.
May I see your paper? There's nothing here.
I can't think of anything to write and it's due tomorrow. To make matters worse, we have to perform an oral presentation in front of the entire class. I don't see the purpose of writing a book report anyway.
Writing is a necessary skill that you'll use for the rest of your life. This book report is just one way to begin learning that skill. It's another form of communication and a means of expressing your thoughts. It allows others to understand what is in your heart and mind.
I've never had to write before. Why should I start now?
Now is the best time to begin. The best writers read a lot and practice writing. Anyone can learn to write well. I know you can do it.
Okay, Mom. When you put it that way, I think I can do it.
That's the right attitude. Let's try to organize some of your thoughts by brainstorming. What can you tell me about the book?
The book? I've only watched the movie. Does that count?
Oh, goodness. What kind of child am I raising?
One that probably won't be a famous writer.
Unit 23. The Course Schedule.
It's so difficult to choose what courses to take this semester. Henry, have you chosen all of your courses yet?
No, Sue. I'm having a hard time making up my mind, and I still need to select 2 more. Do you have any ideas? Do you know anything about the professors?
I heard that the psychology professor is tough but fair. If you work hard, you can get a good grade.
Psychology sounds interesting.
How about we both sign up for psychology? Then we'd be in the same class and we could help each other with assignments.
I remember the last class we took together. I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
Oh, come on. It would be fun. I promise I'll attend the classes and not just borrow your notes this time.
Thanks.
I was thinking about taking film studies. Why don't you take that?
I like going to the movies, but I don't want to study them.
I know someone who took that course last year, and she said it's very easy. Almost everyone gets an A or a B, and there is no homework.
That is tempting, but I want to learn something useful.
Fine, but don't complain to me if you get a C.
Unit 24. Food, Family, and Fun.
Thanksgiving is a special family holiday in America. Families come together to give thanks for all they have. Although every family celebrates in slightly different ways, a typical Thanksgiving is full of food, family, and fun. My family celebrates Thanksgiving too. Everyone in my family goes to my parents' place for Thanksgiving. We have a large meal. Everyone helps on Thanksgiving. The children set the table. My mother cooks the turkey using her own secret ingredients. My father makes the side dishes. He makes potatoes, beans, carrots, stuffing, oysters, and beets. My mom makes cranberry sauce. My sister-in-law brings a pumpkin pie. I come early to help my parents cook. When it is time to eat, we put all the food on the table. Everyone sits down. We each say what we are thankful for before we eat. Some of us are thankful for our health, and others are thankful for their jobs. Everyone is thankful for something different. There is a lot of activity after the meal. My aunt and uncle clean off the table. My sister-in-law helps me wash the dishes. The teenagers wash and put away the silverware. The children help to tidy the dining room. My brothers take out the garbage. Then they go play football in the backyard. The rest of us sit down and relax. We are thankful for the food and our blessings. Most of all, we are thankful to have each other.
Unit 25. The Project.
Hey, Dad, do you think you can help me out? I've just been assigned this enormous project at school, and I really don't know where to begin.
Sure, Jason, I'll give it my best shot.
Oh, Dad, I know you'll be a great help and inspiration to me.
Okay, that's enough flattery from you for one day. What's this project about?
Well, I have two choices. I can research a profession, or I can interview someone that I admire about their profession. If I do the second option, I must also add my own opinion about their profession.
Well, I am an expert when it comes to my profession. Accounting is a noble profession, and one that I am always happy to talk about.
Dad, I know how much you love your career. It isn't that I don't admire you, but what I was hoping actually was that you could speak to Mr. Chang, your diving friend, and see if he would agree to an interview. Diving for a living sounds cool.
I see. That's a great idea. You know how I really dislike talking about myself for too long. Let me give David Chang a call right now and find out.
Thanks, Dad. You're the best. I know this will be an awesome project.
People and Work. Unit 26. The Assignment.
Hello, Wendy. Who did you do your homework about?
I wrote about my dad because he is a firefighter.
Really? Does he actually go into burning buildings?
Yes, and he sometimes has to crawl into tight places to rescue people.
Has he ever been trapped in a burning building?
Well, one time he needed to break down a door. He was carrying a little girl out of her house. Someone left the stove on, and it ignited a fire in the kitchen.
Was everyone all right?
All 5 people living there escaped safely, but the house burned to the ground.
Your dad is incredibly brave, a real hero. What does he do at the fire station?
He resides there for a few days when he works. All of the firefighters cook, eat, and clean together. When there's a fire, they slide down a pole into the fire station's garage to get their firefighting equipment. They quickly put on their gear, and then jump onto the fire trucks. My dad loves to drive the fire trucks.
Wow! Maybe I should be a firefighter someday.
I'm definitely going to be a firefighter, Ian. I want to be just like my dad.